But obviously this is not how you wanted this season to end. What's going through your mind?
Yeah, just obviously don't want the season to end like that. You know, obviously in Miami they played a good game. There's some things we wish we could have done better, but it's over now. So just appreciating all my time here, appreciating Buckeye Nation. It's a blessing to be able to be a Scarlet and Gray, play for the Buckeyes. So just taking it all in and taking in all the memories and appreciating it all.
What was that message in the locker room like? A lot of the guys talked about what the seniors had to say.
Yeah, just a lot of guys just showing gratitude to each other, just showing how thankful we are for each other. And then for me as an older guy, just thinking about how the time flies by, or even guys who were juniors about to be seniors, thinking about how the time flies by. And you don't want to walk off the field feeling like that, but it is what it is. You know, some guys have to come back and kind of rejuvenate that and try and fix that, and some of us that's it. So
you leave Ohio State as a Block O, as a national champion. Do you take a moment to reflect on that today?
Yeah, you know, obviously just the biggest thing on the mind right now is the loss, but yeah, I mean, you appreciate all the great moments, but yeah, just kind of more focused on thinking about the loss right now. It sucks, but it is what it is.
What did Miami do to make things so difficult there, especially in the first half? They were moving the ball.
I thought they were attacking the C-gap run area pretty good, and they were cracking our safeties, cracking the support, the people that were coming down. So they were doing a really good job with that. Every time Caleb was coming down in the box, someone was cracking him, and then you got a cracker play, so that's really hard. And yeah, they're just doing a good job. Number 4 is a good running back. He did a good job. You know, I thought in the second half we kind of settled down for a little bit, and then that last drive we just didn't get to stop.
Appreciate it, Sonny.
Yeah.
Okay, and obviously not the ending you had hoped for. So much to be happy about with this season, but obviously just what are you feeling right now?
I mean, just disappointment, honestly. You know, you could do so much more in that game. You know, if you play that game 10 times, you know, the outcome of the other 9 would be. But it just sucks. I mean, you know, it's such a great team to play for and just such great coaches, and it's just sad to see it all end. I mean, I know this team will succeed, and their future is going to be bright now that they have more of an edge and more to kind of gain now. So I'm just happy for them, and I'm happy for this university to move forward. Obviously, this is a tough pill to swallow. What did Coach say to you guys after the game? I mean, same routine as always, man. We want to thank the man above for giving us just the opportunity to come out here and play and being safe throughout it. And, I mean, it just sucks, man. You know, it's just not the way we wanted it to go. This game looked to be one in the trenches. Is that how you saw it? I mean, it definitely was pretty heavy up front. They had a great O-line, and we definitely had to keep it stout, and I feel like we did a pretty good job of that, and I feel like we did our job too, but it's all phases of the game. It's not just one phase, and I feel like we all could have done better. It's not just one person. When you look back on this season, there were so many things to be excited about. I mean, and I know it's hard to think right now, right? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm going to reminisce, and we're going to go back and talk about all those times. I mean, it's always great to beat the team up north. I'm always going to have that under my belt now, and it just sucks couldn't do any of the other things. But, I mean, hopefully it just keeps a hunger in their butt for the rest of the offseason, and they just come back firing next year. Has it sunk in? It's over? No, not really. Not at all. What's the hardest thing right now? Just kind of moving on, man. I mean, I thought I had so much more time with this team. I thought our story was going to be told. But I'm just grateful and happy to play for these guys, man. I wouldn't change it for anything. And I just love this university, and I love the state of Ohio. You certainly made a name for yourself this year. I mean, I appreciate it, man. I always got to give thanks to God, and I just want him to keep me safe throughout this next couple months of my life and just let me do what I want to do and play the game of football. Obviously, there's next year. This team can reload, and you know, a lot of young guys on this team, they'll learn, won't they? Yes, I mean, it's Ohio State University. I mean, they're always going to have another team, another great team. Another team that's going to come out firing, so I'm just excited for them, and I know they're going to come back swinging harder. Buddy, yep. As we go out, your message for Buckeye Nation. Just never give up, man. You know, I mean, the Buckeyes always come back, and they always come back stronger and harder, so just never give up on us, and go Bucks.
Carson, obviously that is not how you guys envisioned. Take us through that first half there and what was going on in those offensive line huddles.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't execute the way we wanted to, which is, you know, obviously disappointing. And, you know, we wanted to come out in the game and start fast. Obviously that didn't get done. Didn't give Jules the time necessary. And And honestly, it's to our standards, it's embarrassing to go out and play like that, knowing we could have played so much better. So it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt for a long time, and it should. I mean, honestly, it hurts more just for me being now an older guy and knowing the other older guys that are leaving right now, and it's going to be a difficult pill to swallow for a while.
When you look at that halftime, what was the conversation there?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously we had to go in and make something happen. I felt like we did a great job coming out and starting to play the ball we wanted to. Started establishing the run a little bit more. Continue to start making strides there and continue to start finding our rhythm. But obviously, it wasn't enough. And got to finish in the fourth quarter.
What was that message after the game from Coach Day?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like what I just said. I mean, obviously, this is going to really hurt for a while, and you know, it sucks. Obviously, losing games sucks. I've been unfortunate on the bad end of a couple of games in my career, so you know, it sucks. It's also a good learning lesson for a lot of people. So I think for the younger guys who are coming back and the older guys who are leaving, obviously, it teaches perseverance and determination throughout these next few months before we start up and get going again.
Do you find that the break, maybe you had a little rust going out there?
Maybe a little. I mean, obviously it takes a little bit to get games to be back up again, but I think we did a pretty good job in practice trying to emulate that. So there's really no excuses for what we did.
Do you think it took too long for you guys to establish the run and establish what was working on offense?
Yeah, I mean, we just had to execute early, and that obviously will show in not establishing those things. And so for us to do what we want to do and say what we want to do, we have to go out and start fast, which we didn't do. And in games like this, you have to do that against a team like that. And so when it doesn't get done, you put your game and your season at risk.
Joined by linebacker Peyton Pierce. Peyton, back in your home state, you made one of the best plays of the day on defense. What was it about this offense from Carson Beck that allowed them to make that drive there on the final drive of the game?
I mean, there was just some stuff we kind of did on our side that we could have done better. You know, it was just unfortunate the situation we were put in where we kind of had to let them score at the end because we were out of timeouts, and we don't want to quit, but that's just I know everyone on that field gave it their all. I mean, it was a really hard situation.
What was that conversation like after the game in the locker room?
I mean, it was tough, especially seeing our seniors go. I don't know. I mean, it was tough, but I'm super proud of all of them and everything they've done for me and all the underclassmen.
When you look at those seniors, what do you hope to emulate from them and take as you move forward?
Just their day-to-day maturity. I felt like a lot of them took care of their business, including the guys in our room, and they knew how to treat people right. Like everyone around the building, they treated great. So that's how I feel, and I feel like if I do what they do, I feel like I'll be in a good spot.
When you talk to Matt Patricia and look back on this game, you guys yet again only gave up 14 points. How frustrating is it to know that back-to-back games you only gave up 17, I guess, in total, but to have this game go that way, knowing the defense has really kind of held firm the last two games?
Yeah, I mean, he's created a standard within the defensive room, and we tried to, and I still feel like we could have played way better. There was a lot of opportunities we had, including me. But he's a great coach, great mentor, and really cares for the guys. And I think that's what you'll see the most about our defense is that they really do care for each other, and we got a lot of great people.
Carson talked about using this to fuel you guys. You going to take this emotion and try to use it for a couple of days and then get ready for spring ball?
Yeah, no doubt. I think this is a really hard loss. I need a couple days to probably process what went on. But I feel like the guys we got coming back are going to be hungry. Our coaches do a great job of keeping us hungry and moving on to the next thing. And I wish I could have done more to help the older guys, but it is what it is.
Thanks, Peyton.